Hello, we'll talk about college algebra. These are very important basics in order for you to master all kinds of mathematics from trigonometry, analytic geometry, calculus, differential equations, etc. So first we'll discuss the product rule. Product rule. So for the product rule, xn times xm raised to power m is equal to xn plus m. Okay. So for example, you have x squared times x cubed. So to simplify this, that will be x2 plus 3, so x to the fifth. And now the quotient rule. Xn over xn is equal to xn minus m. So therefore example is x squared divided by x3, so that will be x2 minus 3, that's x to negative 1. Okay. Or sometimes simplified as 1 over x. So number 3, the power rule. So for the power rule, x raised to m plus raised to m is equal to x n times m. For example, x squared cube. So to simplify this, that will be x2 times 3, x to the 6. So for the negative exponents, x raised to negative n is equal to 1 over xn. So it's just the reciprocal of this coefficient, and then the sign will become positive. Okay. So for example, x negative 2, that will become 1 over x squared, like here also I discussed. So number 5, the fractional exponents. So x raised to 1 over n will be simplified as n the square root of x. Okay. For example, you have x to the 1/2, so the answer will be the square root of x. Number 6, you distribute an exponent over a product. So that will be x times y raised to n. That will be xn yn. Okay. For example, x times y raised to squared will become x squared y squared. And now distribute an exponent over a quotient. The formula will be x over y raised to n will become xn over yn. For example, we have x over y squared, that will become x squared over y squared. So hello, we'll now discuss about simplifying radicals. So number one, the nth root of a times b, so will be expanded to nth root of a times the nth root of b. Okay. For number 2, nth root of a divided by b is equal to the nth root of a over the nth root of b. Number 3, a m over n will become nth root of a over m. Okay. So for example, here we have 5 negative 1 over 2 . So that will become 1 over 5 to the 1/2 equals, based on rule number 3, 1 over square root of 5. So that will be 1 over square root of 5. Okay. So let's have a much harder problem. So that the square root of 60 x squared y6 and z to the negative 11. Okay. So first we move this negative 11 down, so that will become 60 x squared y6 over z negative 11. No, that will become positive. It's already brought down. Okay. So next, we expand the 60, that will become square root of 15 times 4. So that is 60. Okay, x squared and then this y6 will expand also. Let's y squared, y squared, y squared. So based on the first topic we've discussed, so this one become z over z, z squared, z squared, z squared, z squared, z squared, z. So z11 is equal to z squared times z squared times z squared, z squared, z squared equals to z11. y6 is equal to y squared, y squared, y squared. Okay. So now we factor out. This one will become the 4, square root of 4 will become 2. Square root of x will become x here. And this one, the square root of this y is y. Square root of again y, y. Square root of this again is y. Okay. Over. So we leave this one 15 again. Square root, we leave the 15 here because there's no square root of 15. Okay, so this one also, z, you go out here, square root of z squared, z, square root of z again, z, and this one is now square root of z. So the result will be 2x, y times y times y will become y cubed, z times z times z times z, so z to the fifth, square root of 15 over z. So that's the answer. So let's discuss how to rationalize the denominator if x is equal to positive. When you say rationalize, we remove the radicals in the denominator. So the solution will be, solution is 3x. So let's convert this first to be transposed to the, no, to be moved into the upper numerator. So that will become 3x over, this one is x raised to 1/2. Okay, so this will become 3x 1 minus 1/2. So that's the law of division we've discussed a while ago. So this will become 3x 1/2. So to simplify this will become 3 square root of x. So this is the rationalized radical. So now we have topic about factoring. So we'll discuss about factoring. Okay. So example, (15 plus 25x). So the solution will be, so first we get the greatest common factor of these two. So 5, that will be 5. So 15 divided by 5, that will become 3. 25 divided by 5, 5x. So this is the factored version of this. So next, x squared y plus y squared x cubed. Okay. So the solution will be, so you get the common factor here. So you have x squared here and y. Okay. So now x squared y divided by x squared y, that will become 1. Okay. So y squared x cubed divided by x squared y, so that will become x y. Okay. So result will be x squared y times 1 plus xy. Okay. So if you want to check, how to check? You just multiply them again. So x squared y times 1, that will become x squared y plus x squared y times xy. So x squared times x, so 2 plus 1, that will become x cubed. Y times y, that will become y squared. So this and this is the same. So it's okay, check.